Hello everybody, welcome back to another video session of MGM Higher Secondary School, Bokaro. This is video number 1 for Grammar Class 8 English. Today, we start with the first lesson in grammar prescribed in your books. And our first lesson is sentences. We have read about sentences in our previous class. However, let us go through it once again. The first question that comes to our mind is, what are sentences, or what is a sentence? So let us define a sentence. A sentence is a group or combination of words making complete sense. So there are two key words here, group of words and complete sense. Any group of words which does not make a complete sense or is arranged in a haphazard manner, in a jumbled manner, is not a sentence. Children, keep this in mind. So we have to remember two things. A sentence always begins with a capital letter. In a paragraph, in a letter, in a comprehension, you always have to begin your sentence with a capital letter. And remember, your sentence shall, must always end with a full stop or a question mark or an exclamation mark, depending on what type of sentence it is. So this brings us back to what are the different types of sentences. I hope this is clear. A sentence is a group of words which makes complete sense. It always begins with a capital letter, ends with a full stop or a question mark or an exclamation mark. Now, what are the different types of sentences in English grammar? There are 4 different types of sentences prescribed to you. The first one is assertive sentences. Second one is interrogative sentences. Third one, imperative sentences. And fourth, exclamatory sentences. Let us study about assertive sentences. From the word only, the definition is quite clear. Assertive means a sentence which makes a statement or assertion. And because it makes a statement or declares a statement, assertive sentences are also called declarative sentences. And a statement of this kind will always end with a full stop. For example, Humpty Dumpty sat on a wall. This is a statement declaring something, asserting something, hence it is an assertive sentence and it will end with a full stop. Let's come to interrogative sentences. Interrogative sentences are those sentences which ask questions. It will always end with a question mark. For example, where do you live? So we see interrogative means asking questions. Imperative sentences. Imperative sentences are those sentences which express commands, requests, or entreaties. It may end with a full stop or an exclamation mark. It always expresses a kind of command, a request, or an entreaty, or an instruction. For example, have mercy upon us. This is a statement that shows a kind of request. Let us now to exclamatory sentences. Exclamatory sentences are those sentences which express strong feelings. These sentences always ends with an exclamation mark. Example, what a shame. There is a strong feeling of shame involved here, and it is an exclamation ending with an exclamation mark. Hence, it is an exclamatory sentence. Let us conclude. What have we learnt today in this video session? First of all, we have learnt a sentence is a group of words which makes a complete sense. It always starts with a capital letter and ends with a full stop or a question mark or an exclamation mark. Now there are 4 types of sentences that we have learnt today. Assertive sentences, it always declares a statement and ends with a period. Period means full stop. Second we learned today is interrogative sentence. It always asks a question and ends with a question mark. Imperative sentences, it is used to order, warn or instruct, and it can end with a period or an exclamation mark. For imperative sentence, let us take one example of each. How to order something? Shut the door. Warn, please be quiet. Instruct, come inside. All these are having an entreaty, a command or a request. Hence, these are imperative sentences. Exclamatory sentences, these sentences express strong feelings and they end with an exclamation mark. This is a lesson for today, and I have some assignment for you. You have to do these assignment in your English grammar copies. Here is the first assignment, picture of the first assignment. You have to turn these questions into assertive sentences. You have to reply with an assertive sentence. It's quite easy. Begin the sentence with a capital, end with a full stop, and have it properly framed. Your second assignment is you have to turn these jumbled up sentences into proper imperative and exclamatory sentences. Means it should start with a capital, end with either a full stop or an exclamation mark, and it should make complete sense. First one is already solved. So our next exercise is, we have a sentence here. You have to turn it into a question. Remember children, whenever you are changing one type of statement into a different kind of sentence or a statement, the meaning should remain intact. The meaning should not change. The first example is done for you. The week started with the Women's Reservation Bill being passed by the Rajya Sabha. We have to change it into a question. Didn't the week start with the Women's Reservation Bill being passed by the Rajya Sabha? Similarly, you will do the rest of the 4 questions on your own. Going to the next exercise. Quite an easy one. There are 10 sentences. One is done for you. You have to change these sentences into exclamatory sentences. Make sure the position of the verb is in the right place. Sally is a fantastic dancer. What a fantastic dancer Sally is! Exclamation mark. Remember, your sentences will start with a capital letter and end with a exclamation mark. That's all for this video session. Thank you. We'll meet in the next video. Bye bye and take care.